Yo, what is poppin' YouTube? It is your boy B here, bringing you guys another video on the Division 2, baby. The private beta right now. We are in the private beta. For those of you who do not know, 1, 2, 3, hold on. Give me a second here, because my cough is about to happen. 1 sec here. My fault. Anyway, y'all. Need to get rid of that goddamn dry cough. Doctors ain't helping me not one bit. Anyway, y'all, we're going to be talking about how to find the Dark Zone Officer. So for those of you who don't know who the Dark Zone Officer is, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but in the Thieves Den, there is a little bag with some loot in it. I don't know what it is exactly, what's in it, but I haven't been there since I found this. But it says it requires like some Dark Zone perk, and this is actually for your guys' Dark Zone perks as well, by the way. For those of you who haven't found it, I haven't really seen anybody who's found this yet, so let me go ahead and, because a lot of people don't even know how to flag rogue in this game, so it's like I'm pretty sure some people haven't even found the Dark Zone Officer because they're not really marked on the map like that. It doesn't really like show you certain things. Like it says, it doesn't show you like who the people are above their head. Like it doesn't show you like that guy is for like, all the base operation or your skill perks and everything and all that stuff. It doesn't show you like what they are above their head for some reason. It's a little weird. I don't know why that is, but if somebody can let me know in the comment section, let me know in the comment section. But for the Dark Zone vendor, I didn't even really narrate how to get up there. So let me go back and do this again. So when you walk into the base operations, when you walk in, just go straight. You're going to make a right past the stash. Then you're going to make a left up these stairs right here. You're going to come up here, make a left. Then we're going to make another left. We're going to keep going, make another left right down here. Make a right. Come up here, and here it is. Dark Zone Officer is going to be right here. And so with the Dark Zone Officer, I'm going to give you guys a full rundown of the Dark Zone Officer as well and show you guys what exactly the Dark Zone Officer is. So the Dark Zone Officer, this is actually the person who's going to be able to do where you're going to be able to get your Dark Zone perks at. So as you guys can see, this one right here is tier 1 for bag space. See, there's going to be 4 rows per tier. So there's going to be 4 different, I guess you say perks that you want. So for this one, I decided to spec in the only one there is, which is the bag space for tier 1, which is something I'll probably spec in anyway when the full game comes out, when we get all the perks. So here's bag space for tier number 1. And then I decided to also spec in Terminator, which is 25% increased Dark Zone XP for eliminating other players. I'm already full max rank in the DZ anyway, so nothing I could really do there. So I spec'd in that also. Then you also have Sightseeing, which is 25 increased Dark Zone XP from clearing landmarks. Then there's also Breaking the Law, which is 25 Dark Zone XP for surviving a rogue timer. Then you could go down, I spec'd in tier 3, which you get to spec every DZ level. So at DZ 1, that's when you get to spec in anything in tier 1. Then when you reach DZ 5, you get to spec in anything in tier 2. DZ 3, you get to spec in anything, or sorry, tier 3, you get to spec in anything that is DZ level 10. And so daily rewards, the only thing I'd spec in, obviously, which is, daily rewards from DZ Safe House. And then you go down here to tier 4, which is DZ level 15, which is 10% reduction time in completing rogue actions, which is actually going to be something probably, pretty useful. I don't know if they'll have something here for, reduced time for clearing manhunts, because those manhunts take forever to clear. I don't know why. It took me at least like 30 seconds to clear a manhunt yesterday. It was the weirdest thing. I wasn't getting shot at or nothing. And, it was my whole squad was right next to me too. So I don't know if, manhunts take longer to clear, but, hopefully it was just, it was a certain reason why it took me so long. So that one is sleight of hand right there, the 10% reduction time. Then there's bounce back, which is rogue cooldown reduced by 10%. So if, when you flag up rogue and, you get killed or something, it takes, a little bit to flag up rogue again. I know in, Division 1, if your whole team gets killed by your rogue and then you come back after the timer, you can flag up rogue immediately after you're out of that checkpoint. In this, you got to wait, at least like a minute or 2 before you can flag up rogue again. So this would be pretty useful. I might, flag up either, or sorry, not flag up. I might either spec in that or that. I don't know. Like, we don't have all the perks yet, so we won't know what exactly is going to be useful. But I don't know if you can't spec in multiple in one tier. You can only do one per tier. So it's like, I don't know what exactly I'm going to want to do, because you're not going to be able to get all these perks. That would just be too OP. But we'll move down here to tier 5, which is DZ level 20, which is a 50% chance to automatically secure 1 drop contamination item on death, which is, that sounds pretty cool to, automatically secure 1 drop contaminated item on death. you know, that in case, like, say if you had, you know, like a purple house, which is the MPX in this game, if you had that and you died, you know, you have if it was purple, you were running in dark zone, somebody killed you, you know, you have a 50% chance to keep that item. That way you don't, you know, lose it, which, you know, would be something pretty useful. If you're one of those who like to farm, this perk would be great for you. Keeper, which is in DZ level 20 when the full game comes out, when we get all the levels. Then there is a 25% chance in DZ level 25 tier 6. We have Keymaster, which is 25% chance to acquire DZ keys from loot crates in DZ. Then we have Explosions, 25% chance to acquire grenades from loot crates in DZ. Then there's Medic, which is 25% chance to acquire armor kits from loot crates in DZ, which would be pretty useful if you are, you know, rogue, going on a manhunt, you're killing everybody, you start running out of armor kits, and then you got just loot crates around the map that you're going through. This would be pretty useful. So here we go. Tier 7, DZ level 30. We have Vanish, which is nameplate visibility to other agents is reduced while rogue. This would be very, 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 very useful, because if you're rogue and, you know, the team is coming up on you every time, you know, wherever you're at, they may not see you right away. They may just run thinking, oh, okay, that's just a regular player. We don't see he's rogue. Then all of a sudden, you get near them, or they get near you, and you start blasting them, and they're like, oh, what the heck? I thought they went rogue, blah, blah, blah. Oh, how'd I die? So, you know, stuff like that, right? Moving on, we got X-ray eyes. Rogue nameplate detection range is increased. That's something I would actually use, because if I'm fighting rogues, or, you know, something like that, or if I'm, you know, going to an extraction and I know rogues are there at that extraction, I'll be able to see them further away. That way I know if they're actually rogue or not. So that's going to be pretty useful. We don't know what else is going to be in tier 7 yet. Now, tier 8, DZ level 35, you got more loot. Additional rewards for completing DZ alerts and clearing landmarks. That would be very useful, especially during, you know, the start of the game when everybody's trying to, you know, get their gear going. This would be very useful. More loot will be very useful. We got tier 9, DZ level 40. We have double daily winner, additional daily rewards from the DZ safe house. And then we have no honor, daily rewards in the Thieves Den. See, I don't really do the Thieves Den necessarily. I don't know if these other two tiers are gonna have, but the other two perks are gonna be in this tier. So these two, I don't really like have any interest in these, to be real with you, other than maybe the Thieves Den one, you know, maybe. Then we have tier 10, DZ level 45, which is keeping it clean, 10% increased chance for a contaminated item to drop. I'm gonna assume contaminated items are the better items, so, you know, that's maybe why you would want a contaminated item to drop more, but, you know, I don't know. And then we have tier 11, which is DZ level 50, which is get to the chopper, 25% faster extraction arrival time. I really like that. That's really good. 25% faster manhunt bounty clearing, which is can't catch me, tier 11. That's useful too. All of these are gonna be. It's gonna be hard to choose between these two right here, because if you're somebody who, you know, I guess what you could do is respec depending on what you're gonna do in the dark zone that day. If you say, all right, I'm by myself, I'm going to go run around and get loot, then you would do, you know, maybe get to the chopper. But if you're like, okay, I'm with my group, we're going to go on manhunts, and we're going to want to clear these faster when we get them, you would use Can't Catch Me. So, you know, that's pretty much how you would decide between these two. Then we have On Your Feet Soldier, 25% faster revive on other SHD agents while SHD. This is basically when you're not rogue. And let's see, so Dark Thieves, which is 25% increased Thieves Den triangulation added from rogue action. Don't really care for that one. These two are probably the most useful, honestly, for these. So, you know, like I said, depending on what you want to do that day. So, you know, that's how you'll choose between that. You know, maybe somebody will want all this Thieves and shit. I don't really care for it. But, you know, that's basically the Dark Zone Officer, guys. And that's how you find her. That's how, you know, we'll be able to go ahead and get these perks if you guys don't already know how. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. We're trying to hit 400 before the end of February, guys. Let's hit it, man. We can hit 500 by the end of March if we get 400, you know, by the end of February. So let's get it, guys. We are almost there. Anyway, y'all, this has been another one with your boy B, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video.